Over the past few months that I've been campaigning, I've had an opportunity to knock on, at this point, probably thousands of doors. My name is Hofit. I moved to Cooper City with my husband 12 years ago. We heard it was someplace special because of the schools, and so we came here to raise our family. Now we have our three sons growing up here and attending Griffin Elementary, and they also play sports with the Optimist Club. And we're also raising our two rescue dogs here. I grew up in South Florida, North Miami Beach, went to the University of Florida, after which I came back to South Florida to attend law school, and I graduated in 2008. Also had the honor of serving as this city's special magistrate for the past 5 years, presiding over code enforcement violation hearings and building violation hearings. I was a member of the Business Advisory Board, so I am very honored to have been endorsed by the PBA, the Police Benevolent Association of Broward County. They are our biggest police union in the state of Florida. Also, our current mayor, Greg Ross, previous mayor, Sue Ellen Fartelman, has endorsed me as well. Howard Meltzer, Max Pulcini, John Sims have all provided an endorsement as well. I often get into long conversations with the residents to find out what issues they're having with the city, what their concerns are. The most common issue that was brought up was our aging infrastructure. Everyone has been complaining about the sidewalks not being repaired, the trees not being trimmed, the drainage issues on 90th and various areas around the city. There's no need for these issues to persist in such a beautiful city. I will oversee these things and make sure that we don't get back into this position again. I think most people say they come here for the schools, and that's why I came, and that's what I like the most. I love our school, and I love the people. It's the people that make it special. I mean, the schools are A schools because the parents are involved. We all love our city. We love our schools. Our kids are here, and we work together to make it great. I know that there's a growing demand for pickleball courts. I would love to see, if we can find a creative solution to this problem. If it means repurposing a court that is otherwise not being used. I mean, times change and we need to grow with those changes. We all have a common goal. We don't want our taxes to go up generally. We also don't want our services to go down. And so, of course, it's about taking a balanced approach and making sure that our police and fire are funded and have the necessary tools and training and resources they need to keep us safe. But at the same time, we also want to make sure we're not spending frivolously. So I would be sure to scrutinize every aspect of our budget and make sure that anything that is unnecessary or wasteful, that we address it and work in a more efficient manner. I mean, we have a great base of local businesses. It's really nice to have a lot of mom and pop shops, restaurants, clothing stores, the boutiques, but unfortunately we also built our shopping centers to have anchor spaces. And so while we love our small businesses, we ultimately do need larger businesses to come in and occupy those spaces, because it's that anchor store that brings the foot traffic necessary for the smaller businesses around it to succeed. Currently, we have a lot of empty anchor stores, and I believe there's a few things we can do to improve that situation. One example is attending national conferences to create relationships with some of the national brands. My priorities will be to focus on our city's aging infrastructure, on making sure that we are fiscally responsible, and on improving our community engagement. There's been an influx of young families moving into Cooper City, and I believe I could be a representative for them because I am a mother of 3 young children. I know what it's like, and I'd love to help be their voice in local government. So our A schools are very important. It is important that we advocate with the Broward County School Board to make sure that our school boundaries are not changed, and to make sure our class sizes stay small or even are reduced. Just with code enforcement, that oftentimes we had someone that was elderly or on a fixed income, and they were unable to keep up with certain things. And it's very sad to have to give them a fine. And yes, they're in violation. And yes, under the law, they're, supposed to get a fine. But I would love to find a creative solution to that by pairing them up with an organization that can help them. If you want to get involved in the campaign, you can go to my website, hopefeetformayor.com.